this video, I'm going to be building a free-to-play Clash Royale deck using AI. And then we are going to play that deck and see how it stacks up against my normal free-to-play deck. Who knows, it might actually outperform this deck, but we're gonna have to build a deck with AI first, and then we will see. So to build this free-to-play deck, we're gonna be using this website called Deck AI. As you can see on the home screen, it says the future of Clash Royale deck building is here, and I genuinely do believe that. It has tons of cool features. You can analyze decks, learn its matchups, you can get other suggestions for your decks to swap out cards, and it all does it based on your own Clash Royale profile. As you can see right here, I have it linked to my free-to-play account, so when we're building this deck, it will actually pull all of the data and my card levels from my free-to-play account. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go to the workshop feature right here. So the workshop feature is definitely my favorite feature that Deck AI has to offer because it has so much versatility in terms of providing decks for you. As you can see, we have it set to optimize for Trophy Road, but you can also do for ranked, Ultimate Champion, Grand Challenges, and even Clan Wars. Then if we press this gear icon, there's tons of other settings as well. So what I actually want to do here is I don't really care about prioritizing any of the cycles or the elixir costs or any of that. I just want to generate the best deck possible. You can also have it set to apply the card level boost, which we definitely will be doing, and I will also have it set to not unlock all evolutions because I don't have all the evolutions and I want it to specifically tailor to my account. You can also exclude cards if you want to as well, but we're not going to do that because I want every card to be included. So with all of that being out of the way, let's go ahead and press autofill and generate a deck for us. And so we can see it's cooking up something very interesting here. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is really interesting. We have Evolve P.E.K.K.A and Mega Knight. All right. But anyway, I'll let this fully generate and then I will come back when we have a fully generated deck. Okay, so it is done now and here is the deck that it has generated. It is a 3.9 elixir deck with Evolve Firecracker and Evolve P.E.K.K.A centered around the Ram Rider and the Bandit. And this actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this deck. We are going to copy it and we are going to go over to Clash Royale. And by the way, I am actually partnered with Deck AI. It is a website that I genuinely do love and I genuinely recommend checking it out for yourself. I do have a code for Deck AI. You can see it on the screen right now. There will also be a link in the description down below. It is code SolarFury. And with that code, you can get a massive discount on the premium version. The workshop feature that I'm showcasing in this video is a premium feature, but with my code, you can get a massive discount and it will all be yours. So here we go. We're back into Clash Royale and there is the deck. But yeah, let's go ahead and try it out on the Trophy Road. We're playing against Royal Chef. That is incredibly interesting in this economy. We're really doing Royal Chef out here. I don't know about that. Okay, we're playing against Boss Bandit too. Okay. That's great. Royal Chef and Boss Bandit, definitely not broken whatsoever. Not at all. Boss Bandit is actually super fun though. If she hasn't been like emergency nerfed by the time this video goes out, then I will be very, very surprised. We shall see though. And they have P.E.K.K.A as well. This is brilliant. But look at my P.E.K.K.A. My P.E.K.K.A is gonna get like 2 or 3 swings on that tower. That's incredible. We just took that tower. What the heck? That's unreal. Ooh, but there's an Executioner. Oh, no. Goblin Curse? Oh my goodness. What in the world? You never know what you'll see around 8,000 trophies. But we actually defended that pretty well. Ewiz, Bandit, Firecracker, they all came in and did their thing. We didn't even need our P.E.K.K.A. But now we have it, and I guess I'll take a little bit of damage then wait. I think this will be okay. Maybe? I don't know. That was a lot of damage. That Tesla is going to be down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Ram Rider. I'm interested to see where the P.E.K.K.A will be played in order to defend with this. I guess not at all right now. And we'll just take another tower. Sure thing. I'm okay with that. You will not hear me complain about taking a tower. And then the Evo P.E.K.K.A almost takes out the Executioner. The Ram Rider finishes it off though. And I think we're kind of... No, stop that with the Goblin Curse, dude. No. One random little thing. Why does every YouTuber use the Goblin Curse? And when I say every YouTuber, I'm literally just mentioning Ken and Alt and a little bit of Saxon. Does Saxon use Goblin Curse? I don't know, but I know for sure Ken and Alt do. So like, what's the deal with the Goblin Curse popularity out here? Is it just like a trend to use Goblin Curse? I don't know. I'm just yapping. Anyway, there's a 3 crown with our AI generated deck. Isn't that just awesome? All right, so it clearly worked wonders for the Trophy Road. Why don't we try now for the Path of Legends? So we're going to switch over to account ranked. We're going to do account ranked, and then we are going to exclude the evolved P.E.K.K.A. and the evolved Firecracker because we've already used them and I want to try out some different evolutions. That is definitely putting myself at a disadvantage, but I want to try it and I want to see what happens. So we have those excluded. We're going to keep the rest of the settings the same, and let's see what it does for the Path of Legends. I believe on my free-to-play account, I am only at Challenger 2 right now, so it'll give it a much wider selection of cards to use from that are level 12 and things like that. So let's see what it does. So here's what it is cooked up. It is a 3.8 elixir deck with the evolved archers and the evolved Mega Knight. Once again, we have the bandit and the log as reoccurring characters, but we also have the skeleton barrel archer queen and prince, and we have the dagger duchess as the tower troop. In terms of looking at matchups, it will do really well versus bait and goblin drill, but it will suffer against lava hound and elixir golem. There we go. We got it in the Path of Legends. And so now let's cook on the Path of Legends. I am very intrigued to see how it will do as like with the skeleton barrel as being, I guess, the primary win condition. I don't really consider skeleton barrel to be a primary win condition, but I guess when you stack it up behind all the other things, it can work pretty well. So I'm intrigued to see how it does. Based on the cards that I'm seeing, ice golem, log, skeletons. Okay, never mind. What the heck? I was about to say it's probably 2.6 or some sort of expo deck, but then bro just whips out the Sparky, and now I have no idea what we're playing against anymore. I guarantee there's gonna be a Mega Knight. Wait, what? It is still expo? What? Are you kidding me? What in the world? No. What? Luckily, this deck should do pretty well against Expo, I would think. So let's see. Can I get off another queen ability, please? Yes, and then the bandit. Dude, that's tower down. That's insane. This has to be a troll deck. Who in their right mind is actually playing Expo Sparky? Fast from Dinosaur Game. What are we doing here? I think Fast right here needs to check out Deck AI and get some help with his deck because clearly what he's doing is not working out. Once again, link in the description. Use my code SolarFury for a huge discount on the premium version. But anyway, there's our second 3 crown in a row. I'm gonna play another game. Let's try to make it 3 crowns in a row. I do want to try making a different deck though for the Path of Legends with some different settings. We're gonna get rid of the excluded cards. We're gonna have a high priority for a low cost deck and a high priority for a low cost cycle. So this deck should be pretty fast. But to go along with that, I'm gonna exclude the Evo Valkyrie and the Evo Firecracker, which go really well with low cost decks. So I'm curious to see what it will do here. Let's let it cook. All right, so here is what it has come up with. We have a 2.5 elixir goblin drill cycle deck with evolved archers again and the evolved knight this time. This is going to be really interesting. And I do think I will make some card upgrades here to bring my skeletons up to level 12 and my fire spirit up to level 12 as well. And then we can leave the electro spirit at level 11. I think it can hang. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting because I am not good with cycle decks. And we are playing in Challenger 2 where you will see Expo Sparky decks. So let's see what we can do here. I am very curious. I think I want to try to start out a little aggressive. Let's go ahead and bust out the goblin drill and see what we can do here. Okay, we get a fire spirit connection. That is worth something. That archer will do some damage as well. Will she get 3 shots off? Yes, ma'am. Let's go, archer. Now here we have a battle ram, which will be stopped by my electro spirit and then the skeletons. Then we shall play some archers as well. Let's go. Then we are already back to another goblin drill. Let's go ahead and do that. The Duchess is drained. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna kite over this royal ghost. That goblin drill didn't do that much damage, which is okay. But then for all of these shenanigans over here, we are going to have the prince and he will do a great job of defending. Go on, prince, do something for me. And at least got 1 hit on the electro wizard. So I shall take that. We're gonna evo archers here with skeletons. Then can we drop a log as well? Yes, we can. Archers did a brilliant job of cooking. I'm being super aggressive here. I don't know if this is the move, but it's the move I'm making. We got Evo Archers with, yup, okay, it was not the move. Yup, that was not good. I'm very low on elixir. If he plays anything behind that pack, okay, that's not very good. We're actually fine though. We defended. It's all good. It's all good here, I promise. Okay, it's double elixir now. Double elixir means it's time to absolutely go berserk. All right, I'm going straight up guts from berserk here. And we are going to cook, or at least cook as much as I can, you know? If anything, I'm going to log cycle as much as possible because I don't know how well the drills are going to do long term. We also have this crazy push to defend right here. So let's see how that does. Oh, and there's an Evo battle ram opposite lane. That's not very nice. I'm not a big fan of that. Evo archers, I need your help ASAP. Okay, we actually defended fine. That's okay, we're all good. This is gonna be a stupidly long game, and I don't like it. We got some goblins damage though. Oh, we got a lot of damage there. Then look at the Evo archers opposite lane. Oh my gosh, those Evo archers are about to take the tower. I just won because of my Evo archers. Yo, that was unreal. That's a fun deck though. I really enjoyed that. So ultimately, would I say Deck AI did a really good job of building some free-to-play decks? Yes, absolutely. It was able to take all of the cards from my free-to-play account, and it was able to build some really good decks that were actually really solid. So once again, I heavily recommend Deck AI. The link will be in the description. Check it out. Use code SolarFury for a massive discount on the premium version. I promise you will not regret it. But that's going to be it for this Clash Royale video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. If you're new here, then be sure to subscribe as well. And I'll see you all in the next video.